Hello, hello, and welcome back after this short break. We are back with Reverse 1999 as I promised, and we'll be starting a new event this time because we just finished the story to the Golden City, and I have like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to play more and spend them on Reverse 1999 today. So, we'll be starting the Route 77, the Haunted Highway, because I was recommended it as the following event. So let's see what it's about.
Damn it all.
Lilia in Verton. Okay.
Are you all right?
Please help me. There's a motel close by.
A motel?
Tuesday's motel.
Okay.
Can I help you, miss?
Who are you?
You're in deep now, ain't ya? The name's Argus. Just call me Merc.
When was that array drawn?
It'd be less than 24 hours ago.
I didn't do this.
Oh,
Gunpowder in his fingers. But
That
this
girl.
ain't no ordinary pistol. You're in for a lick of trouble, that's for sure. Take me to his room. What are we after, boss?
Firstly, I'd like to know what happened to her. Second, whether the Order of Enlightenment has been here. Why did a Xeno officer come to this place? This motel.
Those calls are meant for the dead. They say the deepest despair comes from hesitation. It won't fool me.
Can it really be that simple?
interesting. So we are getting back to Vertin in this story with the accompanying Argus, which is a new character introduced in the story. So the structure is very similar to what we had previously. Two side stories and the main story. The main event, right. I think this time we'll be starting with the main event like God intended. 1 second, let me adjust the volume a little bit. I think I'll change one thing here. Sound. Let's do something like this, maybe. Should be fine now, I think. Hey, let's start. All right. Part 1. A trail of footprints. See what this is about. I'm guessing that this is happening shortly after chapter 7? Probably. Countryside, Texas. Okay. Rain-soaked soil, shallow footprints. A mercenary in a wide-brimmed hat kneels on one knee, her left eye glowing brightly.
10.6 inches long.
The soil beneath the footprints is uneven. One side presses deeper into the ground.
Signs of limping.
Wide stride, heavy indentations, a slight drag.
Male.
Heavy pressure on the forefoot, lighter on the heel. Deep scrapes on the front and fever at the back.
Around 20 years old.
How are you getting that tidbit from it? Light on his feet, uneven pressure on the forefoot.
Lightweight.
Okay. She scratches her scalp with the barrel of her shotgun. The farther she goes, the more irregular the footprints become, the more clues emerge.
More sets of footprints here.
There's a rustling in the grass nearby, along with the faint sound of conversation.
Oh, are you sure this is where the materials for the revered one are? There isn't even a single trace of human activity here, let alone a market. I guess the only possible explanation is we're here for these plants, right?
Of course not, you idiot.
That's too bad. I'm great at harvesting plants. I'm a pro, see? Check out these calluses. Although my mom would probably disagree. Do you have any idea what these materials look like? They must be important, so we better handle them with care. Don't want to risk mistaking them for weeds, you know? I hope they're easy enough to find. With my leg messed up like this, I can hardly handle any delicate work.
That's him. The one with the limp.
Okay.
Sorry about this, man.
There's a distant sound of a gun being cocked.
But at least you'll see your mom soon. Up there in heaven.
Oh?
What?
The mercenary decisively pulls the trigger of her shotgun. The bullet grazes the assailant's cheek.
Who's there?
Surprise investigation, I suppose. Okay.
Dental checker.
This will be a bit of an overkill with the level 30.
No worries.
Let's explode them.
And that's that. 너 가슬인가?
Okay.
What are you waiting for? Get your ass out of here.
His trembling hands betray his fear and panic.
Ah, you got a couple questions for this one too, huh? Well, first come, first served. I'm afraid you're gonna have to get in line.
She steps on the man's chest and presses the barrel of her gun against his throat. Well, ain't that a view?
Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. I ask, you answer. If you lie, I'll blow your jaw off.
That's harsh, but fair.
Have you ever met a girl named Kayla?
Kayla?
Let's try that again. A girl about 5'3", chestnut hair, emerald green eyes. Speaks like a Texan.
Doesn't ring any bells, in my head at least.
Have you seen her? Yes or no?
The man shakes his head in terror.
No?
She smirks.
Then why's her hair clip in your pocket?
She presses down harder, jamming the shotgun into his throat.
I remember. There's a girl, 5'3", chestnut hair. She's always carrying a basket. Her name's Kayla, too.
Amazing what a shotgun down your throat does for your memory.
But her eyes ain't emerald green. They're...
The man's mouth opens helplessly as he desperately tries to remember the color of a girl's eyes. It's on the tip of his tongue, but he can't seem to spit out the crucial detail he should remember but has now forgotten.
Tell me how you got this hair clip. The more detailed, the better.
We just bumped into each other by chance. She dropped it on the road, and I thought my daughter would like it, so I...
Relieved to have moved on from the color, the man blabbers on obediently. Her finger tightens on the trigger.
I'll give you one last chance. Where did you meet?
At a place called... Tuesday's Motel.
There it is.
There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Okay. She hefts the shotgun and knocks the man out with the butt of it.
Next time, just spit it out. Save us all some time.
Are you with the Foundation?
The Foundation?
Yeah. They hate the Foundation, you see. But you saved me. I need some help. My mom...
The mercenary cuts him off harshly.
I ain't never heard of no Foundation. And I don't give a you-know-what about what's going on between you and them. Got my own matters to deal with. I'll leave him with you. Keep the gun. You figure the rest out yourself.
A thin cloud obscures the setting sun, scattering its light. He looks out into the horizon.
Now, where's this motel?
The young follower points a trembling finger southward, where the stars have started to appear in the sky. The red lowlands lie still, the furrows rising and falling gently.
Listen, you saved my life, so I owe you one. I have to warn you, that motel...
Save your breath. We're done here.
Wait!
The follower hurriedly pulls out a few dollar bills from his pocket.
You're a mercenary, right? I can tell by your gear. I'm worried about my mother. If you see her on the road, please give me a call.
Wait, what? He hesitates for a moment before taking off a metal locket from around his neck.
Here's a photo of her.
Okay. The mercenary opens the locket to reveal an elderly woman with a kind smile.
Got it.
She hands it back to the follower.
And here, my phone number.
He writes a series of numbers on a blank section of one banknote.
And listen, be careful. Something ain't right about that motel.
All right.
She takes the money, slips the dollar bill with the phone number into her pocket and turns away. So we are watching a western, basically. The afternoon heat lingers on the highway. The mercenary makes her way back to her car, shotgun in hand. She comes to a sudden stop.
One sheep, two sheep, three sheep.
I beg your finest pardon? A soft voice echoes from afar. and she notices a fluffy white figure circling around her car.
Is that a sheep?
The fluffy creature turns its head. It's a sheep-headed, human-bodied arcanist.
2 sheep. 3 sheep. Funny how we hit the hay every night, just like kids hit the books every day. I'm Barbara. Nice to meet you.
Okay, hello Barbara. The hell is wrong with you? The sheep-headed arcanist extends a hand, a gesture benefiting an introduction, but she doesn't get the expected response.
You're in my way, ma'am.
That's harsh.
I've tried waving and shouting at the drivers, but none of them stopped for me.
I wonder why.
Thankfully, pacing around the road seems to have done the trick.
Listen, if you need a ride, here's my answer.
She gets in, closes the door, and looks at the hitchhiker through her open window.
No.
My
Fortunate.
driver left me here. Probably because of that scraping sound on the car roof. That scared him half to death. Everything happens for a reason. Destiny's brought me to the right place, I think.
That's cryptic.
Could you give me a ride? I'm on a business trip, so money is no object.
It ain't about money.
Oh, a disappointing answer. But I understand. One must be vigilant. If you don't mind me asking, miss, what happened to your eyes? They're bloodshot. It's best not to drive with your eyes in such a state. You have a much higher chance of getting into an accident.
That ain't none of your concern, Miss Sheep. See ya.
I'm guessing she's part of the Foundation. The sheep girl. The mercenary closes the window, finally blocking out the endless chatter. She turns the ignition key and the radio bursts to life, blaring disco music inside the vehicle. Same soundtrack as in the Golden City event. She shuts it off and stomps on the gas. The engine roars as the speed meter climbs higher and higher. In the fields on either side of the road, shepherds are herding their sheep. Sheep in Texas? Are you sure about that? Unwelcome memories begin to surface. The land at the foot of the hills is covered in Indian grass, now turning a sunset red as autumn approaches.
Argus, come over here. This little lamb almost didn't make it out of her mama's belly.
The girl cuts the lamb's umbilical cord with a pair of scissors, while the Iwi lies in the hay, baying weakly.
That's life.
Don't say that. No living thing is born to suffer. Look, it's already standing.
The Iwi leaks off the afterbirth as the lamb struggles to stand on its shaky legs.
What an adorable little thing.
She grins as she wipes the blood and fluid from her hands onto her apron.
It's getting dark. We should take them back. Ain't no way they'll make it through the night out here with their mama hurt. And you can't see a thing at night.
You're right. Let's go.
The wind sweeps through the grass and rustles into the distance.
Screw it.
Argos grits her teeth and yanks the steering wheel, screeching her car into an U-turn. She slams on the gas, rushing back to where the ship-like Arcanis was. But when she arrives, there's nothing but a few cotton plants swaying in the breeze.
I should have minded my own damn business.
She turns the wheel again, harder this time, tires screeching as she makes another U-turn and drives off. In the distance, the sun dips behind the hills. Looks like it's already night on the picture itself. Her vision is fading, she switches on the headlights. As expected, the light is too dim to make up for her night's blindness. She can hardly see a thing. Heartbreak. Oh, did she hit someone? Unfortunately, it's too late to stop the crash. We continued. Okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing Argos will be the main star of this whole event. There is Vertin. And there is... what was her name? The Russian girl. Keep forgetting. Part 2. The fog descends. Okay.
Before we left, TTT was telling me an urban myth about Texas.
Huh, sounds about right. What's the story about?
Right, Lilia. There she is.
The story starts off in the typical way. A man was driving down a long Texas road when he saw a girl hitchhiking. He offered her a lift and a piece of chocolate. The man dropped the girl off at a cemetery and drove on. It was late at night, so he was hoping to reach his destination quickly. Soon after, he saw a funeral procession going down the road. A photo of the dead seemed familiar. Curiosity came over him, and he followed them to the cemetery. Look, a piece of chocolate.
Fair enough. Stephanie. Sudden beeping interrupts her story.
Give me a moment. I have to take this. It's from the Foundation.
The voice on the other side is calm as ever.
Timekeeper, this is an emergency notice. The Xeno base in Texas, USA has conducted a large-scale evacuation. Xeno has not yet responded regarding their actions.
Okay.
Should you encounter any difficulties on your trip there, please contact headquarters immediately.
Understood.
Despite these developments, your mission remains the same. Contact U2 editor Barbara, who was last seen near Route 77 collecting information, and find Erd's current whereabouts through her.
The hell is Erd? I've heard it before, but I have no context right now.
Since U2 editors use a special communication channel, her current location is still unknown. We'll be in touch as soon as there's any new information.
Do they read it out loud as U2? Shouldn't it be UTTU? That's weird.
Any questions, Timekeeper?
No. Thank you.
Guess Vertin isn't going to elaborate.
All the best, then.
The communication ends. Lilia looks thoughtful.
What did they say?
There was a mass evacuation at the Xeno base in Texas.
What's that all about? They called me 2 days ago, saying that Red 38 was still under routine maintenance in their armament factory. But now, all of a sudden, they're gone? How am I going to get my Red 38 back now, huh?
Red 38 was her broom, from what I recall.
If they hadn't taken her away for inspection, we wouldn't be traveling in this little car, wasting all day on the road.
The operator only mentioned an evacuation. It's still possible that some of them have stayed behind to keep the factory running. If you're worried about Red 38, we can take a detour there. It's in Chisos. The town isn't far from here.
Lilia squirms in her seat.
Hey, mister, can you take us to the cheeses? It's just a little detour.
He taps his finger rhythmically on the steering wheel.
Girls, I don't know why y'all are here. But whether it's just for a bit of adventure or for business, I gotta tell you, something ain't right in that town. We've all heard the stories. Scratching sounds on car roofs, animal bits stuck to car grills, and those people in black robes running around. It's all too weird for me.
Sounds like Manus Vindicte bullshittery.
Give the ghost stories a rest. Look, if you're trying to negotiate a higher price, at least be a little smart about it, instead of trying to spook us with a few tall tales.
You know, Lilia, after all, in this world, ghosts are an actual thing.
You got me all wrong. Who in their right mind would throw away the cash in their hand unless they were forced to? Benjamins are good and all, but they ain't worth my life. Ain't no way I'm taking you there, no matter how much cash you throw at me.
Why? Were you the driver in that ghost story?
No.
Have you seen these things happen yourself? Come on! It's just a little detour. It won't even cost you much fuel.
He clenches his hands tightly around the steering wheel, his knuckles turning white from the pressure.
Sir?
You see that? It's fogging up.
Thick, milky fog envelops the car. Yeah, during daytime in Texas, fog isn't normal. That much I can tell. The driver pulls over.
Ain't no way this fog is natural. We shouldn't go any further. I'm stopping right here.
Ugh, fine. I'll drive. Swap seats with me.
No! Nobody get out of the car.
Why?
Are you kidding me? You haven't heard the stories, have you? Then what in the hell are you even doing here? When the fog rolls in on Route 77, you should always stay in the car. All kinds of terrible things hide in the fog. Some folks say they saw giant white crocodiles. Others say they saw dead bodies hanging from trees.
Sounds like Silent Hill bullshittery.
Ain't nobody leaving this car. Not until the fog's gone.
He's interrupted by a drowned scrapping sound on the roof of the car. I've seen that movie.
Is that?
Oh, come on! Don't tell me you're scared of this stuff.
No response.
He's fainted.
A strange atmosphere spreads inside the car as they sit and listen to the scraping on the roof. But this is nothing compared to what happened at the Green Lake campsite. Oh wait, this event is happening after the Green Lake event? Think I might be playing things out of order then, but hey, we've started it already. Finally, the scrapping stops, and the few black and white figures dart past the windows.
I see. This looks like the work of a mumus. It's a critter commonly seen in the southern US. When they're frightened, they produce a fog-like gas from their respiratory trumpet.
I'm guessing those are arcane critters.
So that sound is just some critter scratching along on the roof.
Lilia opens the door.
At this rate, I won't get my Red 38 back for another month. Well, I always wanted to try this. Help me move this guy. And you'll have to give up your passenger seat, Capitan.
I know what you're thinking, but do you have a US driver's license? Or any driver's license at all, for that matter?
I'm guessing no. Considering that her main mode of transportation was that broom.
What do I need that for? I can fly a broom and even do all those maneuvers. That takes more skill than driving a car, don't you think?
Not exactly an equivalent.
Ha! Compared to flying, driving a car is child's play. Just look at the number of drivers compared to pilots in the world.
Following the pilot's plan, they adjust the position.
Now, where do we start?
She glances at the dashboard in front of her. This doesn't look like in the interior of an SU-01BE, a minor issue. She thinks back to her training.
Start both engines. Keep the tachometer at 70%.
Lilia, this is not a plane.
Here's the nose wheel steering, the position indicator for the joystick, the throttle lever. Ah, and these are for the flaps.
No, they aren't.
No, that's not right. We're in a car, not a flying machine.
Right. Nice of you to notice. The rear seat passenger quietly fastens her seatbelt.
Let's just get out, Capitan. Can't wrap my head around this hunk of metal.
Good decision.
If these critters are responsible for this fog, our solution is simple. We drive them away. Let's go.
Right, we are beating some poor creatures. She opens the door and the thick fog outside rushes in like a tide. So we are cruising for bruising. That's part 2 done. I think we can easily do part 3 as well. Tales and Journeys. This magazine column was always popular, but now the columnist's trail has vanished near Route 77. Hitchhiker's column. Since our last column, we've been inundated with letters, tapes and voice recordings from our passionate readers. I must say, the impact of the piranhas in the sewers story exceeded my expectations. One anonymous reader compiled 23 different urban sewer predator legends she picked up during her travels and asked when I was going to write about the country witch who turned into a hare. She fondly recalled how her grandmother's amusing witch stories, tinged with a touch of gentle fright, would lull her to sleep as a child. Okay. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to this reader. These contributions are invaluable to my writing, and I'll soon delve into these childhood tales. Stories of mysterious transformative arcane skills are truly captivating, and their prevalence might be more widespread than I initially thought. As we continue with the last issue's theme, sewer legends intertwine with conspiracy theories. For example, in a tape sent by Mr. K from New York City, a relative of his staunchly believes that the government secretly hired a team to feed albino fish living in the sewers. In previous investigations, a teenager shared his thrilling experience. He encountered a human-sized upright walking reptiles and rodents in the city sewers. These stories often end up with the line, "The government knows they exist, but the higher-ups are keeping it all hush-hush." More radical speculators suggest that city sewers can easily be used as experimentation sites. with piranhas, alligators, giant snakes, and all manner of dangerous creatures being secretly bred by the government or mysterious organizations for unknown purposes. Sounds like a plot for a Resident Evil game. In our next column, we'll be returning to Texas, where this series began. As you read this, I'll most likely already have set off on a new adventure. Perhaps our paths will cross on the dusty roads of Texas. Hey. So, part 3. Baby Broadcaster. They get out of the car and step onto the asphalt road. A barely perceptible moisture fills the air. The mist is pervasive, even filling their ears and nostrils. How does that work? A faint breeze runs along their faces like a spider's web blowing in the wind. Flash of insight comes to her from some distant, unreachable place.
What is it, Capitan?
Someone's casting arcane skills nearby.
Oh? Baby cries. The crying of a baby throbs faintly in her ears like an insect bite.
Do you hear that? Sounds like a crying baby.
That it does.
Better go take a look.
The grass is rustling as if something is moving nearby.
You know, a Texan soldier once told me about a notorious bandit back in his hometown many years ago. He would record the sound of a crying baby and play it outside the homes of single mothers. Then he'd wait, ready to attack them if any of them opened their door to look for the baby.
Huh.
Yes, but the actions of one man don't negate all other calls for help.
Of course not. It's just a reminder to be ready for anything. We're close now. Prepare yourself.
Got it.
The grass sways and the faint crying stops. The fog grows thicker.
Vertin, over here!
If I'm not mistaken, the mountain lion's cries do hear similar to a woman's screams, so maybe this could be similar? Broken flashlight lies on the ground. The damage looks recent. Not far away, they spot a foot in a black shoe and a pale ankle disappearing under the purple fabric.
Hello. Please help.
What are those things? A frail woman tightly cradles a swaddled infant, her body curled up and trembling with fear.
Are you alright, miss?
The maid turns her head. Her face is pale, as if all blood has been drained from it.
Finally. Someone.
Is this an ambush?
Please, help me. These critters won't let me leave. Every time I try, they knock me back.
From our previous experience with Girls in Purple, maybe they have a reason.
My baby's starving and crying. If you hadn't come, I really don't know what I would have done.
The critter makes a wary sound.
You mean these Moomus? I've never read about them attacking anyone in any reports. In fact, they're known for being rather timid.
Reports don't necessarily capture the whole story, Capitan. Look at them. They don't seem very timid to me.
The mammoth before them opens its mouth wide, revealing its sharp white teeth.
Careful, it's going to attack!
Fair enough. Let's knock them around a little bit.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Easy lah.
Ah, and no worries.
Crickets and
They
fireworks!
kinda look like seals,
Concentrate and visualize.
I guess. Or more specifically, like seal-like Pokemon. Okay. The creatures scatter, the grass rustling as they flee.
They always run off so quickly.
The woman pulls herself off the ground and brushes the dirt from her skirt.
Are you alright? Did you get a good look at them? Those slippery little things look like seals, don't they?
That they do.
They always jump on passing cars and rub their flat hind legs on the roof, making that coarse, scraping sound.
Why?
Amazing creatures, aren't they? These little fearmongers.
Wind sweeps across the plains, dispersing the fog. The woman's face flushes red as she sways slightly in the breeze.
But they are, in fact, easily frightened. The slightest movement could startle them. That's why it's foggy all year around here. Many of my guests have trouble finding their way to the motel. Are you ladies looking to check in at the motel?
Do know, are we?
Motel?
Yes, Tuesday's Motel. If you're looking for a comfortable bed for the night, it's the place to go. Anyway, thank you so much for saving us. I owe you one.
Quick question. Why is the baby, question mark, covered completely like that? That's not normal. She pats the swaddled baby.
Excuse me. Are you the maid at Tuesday's Motel?
Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. Folks around here call me Tuesday.
Right. I know that she's a character that you can pull for, but I don't know what her deal is at all.
Hey, Tuesday, over here. Hey, Tuesday, breakfast for one, please. Tuesday, Tuesday. Oh, ain't we all like horses? And our names like the reins pulling at us.
That's a weird way to put it, but sure. She looks at the two of them over.
Do you need a place to stay, ladies?
Thank you for your kindness. But our driver's still in the car. We can't just leave him there.
And our luggage and travel documents are still in the trunk, along with our cash too. Let's head back now that the fog has cleared.
Let me guess, the car is gone.
Shall I lead the way?
You?
She looks the maid up and down suspiciously.
What were you doing out here alone anyway?
That's a good question.
I was waiting for a guest. It's been 2 hours and they still haven't shown up. I thought, rather than waiting here, I would pay you back for helping me. I assume you parked near Route 77? Let me take you there.
The setting sun scatters its light, illuminating the dogwood and cotton plants in the fields.
That coward.
Yep, the car is gone. The car is gone, nothing remains but a few scattered pieces of luggage. But at the very least he left the luggage.
He just threw out our luggage and took off. How pathetic.
Could been worse, Lydia. He could have left with the luggage.
At least he didn't take the luggage with him.
Exactly.
Are you going to thumb a ride with all these bags? I'd advise against that, especially here. You've seen those movies, right? Bad things can happen on the road out here. There are a lot of smugglers around these days.
There's a clear concern in her voice.
Did you say your motel wasn't far from here?
Yes. Come this way. There's an easy trail that won't dirty your shoes. Don't worry. It ain't far.
She's suspicious as hell. But hey, not many options. Oh. That looks like the dingiest of dingy motels. The walk isn't far, indeed. Before long, they are standing in front of the motel.
When night falls and the signs are lit, a weary traveler may find a comfortable place to rest here.
Under the shade of the neem trees, the wooden porch awaits its owner, darkening in the fading sunlight.
Welcome to Tuesday's Motel, ladies.
Second. Check something. For a second I thought that the stream screwed up, but no, it seems to be working. Okay. Never mind. Oh, I think I know what happened. Yeah. Once again, Twitch was having some stability issues, and the VOD over there has split into parts. Okay. Unfortunate, but it sometimes happens. I have no control over it, unfortunately. Oh well. Such is life. And that's the end. To be continued. Fair enough. So, I think for today we'll leave off at this point. We'll continue this story on Friday. Now I'll be taking like less than an hour break. Let's say till 7 PM GMT +1, so less than an hour from now, and I'll be coming back with the Evil Within stream. So, thank you for watching if you did. If you missed something due to the stream issues on Twitch, I recommend going to my YouTube channel, where my VODs are in their entirety. It's linked in the description or under the chat command of !YouTube, and you can find my upcoming streaming schedule on my Discord server, which is also linked in the description or under the chat command of !Discord. Again, thanks for watching, and see you around in about an hour, more or less.